everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is a new one. This is a new episode of something we've never done before. What we're doing today is something slightly different. So I have created a tier. It's called tiermaster.com.
Oh, the word tier.
Triggered. But basically, we've got, as you can see down here, a variety of different female footballers from loads of different countries, loads of different leagues. And our job is to sort of rank these players tier-wise from what we have as GOATs to still better than both of us. Obviously, you can drag these into whichever one you like. And we're going to go through each of these players and sort of ask each other and deliberate as to which tier we think they belong. Just a bit of fun, nothing serious. There's no right or wrong answer. And what we put somewhere you might not agree with. And that's absolutely fine. Tell us if we are wrong. But this is kind of, it's just our view on how we feel. Particularly on this day. It could change tomorrow, but right now, this is what we're going to go with.
Yeah.
So, should we go through the tiers first? Do you want to go through them?
Yeah, so obviously top tier, as you can see, is the GOAT tier. Greatest of all time, I think.
Speaks for
itself.
It's
going to be, it speaks for itself. We all know what that means. Next, we have mega good at footy. So, they're not quite greatest of all time, but they're getting
there.
Very
good.
They're very good at football, and they're almost at the peak.
Yeah.
Next we have very good at footy. So
Average.
Every single one of them. Yeah. You'd have your average player. We then have decent like, which Amy said was inspired by me because I say like after everything, which I didn't realise I did until Amy pointed it out, and now I'm gonna overthink every time I say like, but doesn't matter. And then the final tier we have is still better than both of us, so
yeah, that's kind of standard. They're all better than us.
Everyone's better than us, so yeah, we'll just go with that.
Literally, everyone is better than us. That's kind of sad. We don't get paid to play football. They do, so they kind of have to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, should we kick it off then?
Let's kick it off.
Okay, so we are beginning with Manchester City with Lucy Bronze. Now, if you're an OG person of the RMT Women's Podcast, absolute props to anyone who remembers the Amy's Minute on Lucy Bronze, because that was the best segment we've ever done.
It was. I thoroughly enjoyed just watching you fangirl about Lucy Bronze for a whole minute every single week.
I don't know how I managed to fill the time, to be honest, but I mean I did, and it was highly requested each week. So
it was. There was a graphic and everything. It was great.
It was a countdown. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. So what are you thinking? Initial thoughts?
Initially, she's straight in the GOAT tier, to be honest.
I think
a lot of people would agree. I think if you look at her career, it just speaks, just her seasons at Lyon speak for themselves, I think.
Right, she's going in GOAT.
Straight in GOAT tier, absolutely.
First person in the tier system. Amazing. Feels great.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Bethany England. Now, I think this one's quite difficult. Because if you're basing it off just 2021, which is initially what the idea of this is, I think she had a better 2020. But
she did.
I don't know.
My first thought was she goes in the very good at football tier, simply because her 2020 was unbelievable. Phenomenal. I think since she's sort of got herself back into that Chelsea squad, that she's been amazing.
Yeah.
And then she's obviously come and broke into the England squad and whatnot. But I think just my first thought was, they're very good at footy tier. I think.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that as well. I think if you'd have asked me, maybe this is no sly on Bethany England, by the way. But if you'd have asked me maybe a couple of months ago, like November time, 2020, December time, I'd be like, yeah, mega good. But I think you're right. I think very good. Next up, we have Juliet.
Oof.
This one. This is tricky because she's very good at footy, but is she mega good at footy?
I've obviously watched her in like league games as well over the last like 2 years. And I'm pretty sure, apart from the most recent tournaments, obviously like they were all really bizarre because of COVID, they were doing like mini tournaments and stuff like that. I think she pretty much played every single game for Chicago Red Stars. And then obviously she's just won the World Cup, like they've just won She Believes again. Well, she was in the FIFA Best 11. She was, nominated for Ballon d'Or and stuff like that over the last couple of years. So, and like I think if you ask majority of the women's football world, they'd be like, yeah, Juliet is like.
Okay, should we go mega good then?
I think she probably fits in the mega good footy category. Yeah,
she's going in.
We can always change them at the end if we
can revisit. Next up, then we have Pharah Williams. Now, in 2021, I believe her first game back was actually last night, so Monday. Yeah. So, but I mean, Pharah Williams.
Pharah Williams.
Pharah Williams, kind of the name speaks for itself, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. I think, see, now we can kind of shoot ourselves in the foot with these, though, because if you're basing it off 2021, then Juliet probably doesn't go in the mega good at footy.
Okay, so let's just say football.
So should we base it off the last... Should we base it off like the last like 12, 18 months type thing? Like,
yeah, go on then. Change the rules as we go along.
Now, we spoke about this briefly before, how we were kind of like, yeah, maybe she goes in like the still better than both of us category.
You know what? I know we said that, but I feel like that's a disrespect on Pharah Williams.
I feel like that is a big disrespect on Pharah Williams.
I mean, she's one of the most capped England players for the women's team. And in general. I think very good at footy.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a goat, but I don't know. This is really
if you were doing it over the careers,
yeah,
you probably would put her like either mega good or goat. But if we're just gonna do the last 12 to 18 months, I think very good at footy is, a reasonable. Yeah, I'd say so.
Cool. Right. Moving on then. We've got Fernie. Rachel Furness. Liverpool player. I had to throw a Liverpool player in here. You know how it is. What are you saying? Last 12 months?
Goes.
Really?
Absolutely. No.
I think I'm leaning towards very good, mega good. One of them.
Yeah. Right. She has carried Liverpool women at times.
Yeah.
There's been games where she has carried us.
I think we go very good.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. We can always change if we feel like it at the end. I think we're going to get slated for half of these.
We are.
Next up is Pernille Harder.
I say mega good at footy.
I mean, in the last 12 to 18 months, she reached the Champions League final with Wolfsburg, didn't she? She then signed for Chelsea as one of the biggest signings ever. Starts regularly for Chelsea. Doesn't score maybe in the last few months as much as you probably anticipated. But I mean...
she has been really good though, hasn't she?
Yeah. She's going in mega good. We're not stopping anytime soon. Yeah. We're being really nice, I think. Yeah. Right. Tobin Heath. I know she's your gal. I'm going to let you take this one.
She's obviously done really well when she's coming to United. She's been injured, so she hasn't really played in 2021 that much. But then she sort of goes along the same route as like Juliet. Like she was like solid for Portland. Obviously USA are just like on another level.
I feel like you've got a slight bias here. I'm not going to lie to you. It's slightly skewing the results here.
I say either mega good or very good.
I'm going to say very good. Because I don't think she's had a better 12 to 18 months than Rachel Furness or Bethany England.
Apart from like from the World Cup onwards, she didn't really play football until she signed for Man United.
Yeah.
You've got to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
She's been
very
playing
good.
for a long time.
Or are we even going decent? I feel like I can't even say
no.
you.
No.
We've got to go very good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to cry on me, are you?
That's fine.
Next up, we have Amandine Henry. That was very good. Pronunciation by me. I am half French. No, I'm not. What are you thinking?
I haven't even been to Paris.
No, I don't even think I've ever been to France.
I've been to France.
No. Brilliant.
Um,
I've not really heard too much about her. She's a very good player. I'm gonna throw it out there decent. That's all I'm gonna say.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just have an inkling.
You're saying decent, like.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
I was gonna say very good at footy.
Yeah, I just feel like we're putting a lot of people in very good at football. Because they're all good at football.
I mean, looking at the list, all of them can pretty much go in very good at footy. Okay.
Oh, I feel like I'm doubting myself now. I don't like this. I don't know. Should we put her there for now and then come back to it?
Yeah.
Right, next up, Arga Hegerberg. Arga? Arda. There we go.
I was gonna say, who's Arga?
Who the hell's Arga? Now, I feel like this one's quite difficult because she's been out with an ACL injury for the last 12 months or so.
I say mega good at footy. I'd say that's probably a decent place for her.
But in the last 12 months, she's not played.
I know. But if someone tunes in this video and sees that we put her in still better than both of us, they'll be like, what? Like, it's Arda Hegerberg, do you know what I mean? Like,
I know, it's a crime to put her in still better than
just
both
the name itself is like, should put her in mega good for now.
Okay, I'll go with you on that one. All right, Mrs. Man City. Steph Horton, what are you thinking? This is difficult, man. This is so hard because it's hard to know what to base this off. Like, are we basing it just off their name or are we basing it off, like...
I don't think we know what we're basing it off because what we started this video with, so now where we are at this point is not what we decided to base it off.
Oh, dear. I just can't stop looking at Pharah Williams and not putting her in go.
Right, let's go back to Steph Horton a minute.
Okay.
She like the previous game was her 200th appearance for Man City women.
Yeah.
If that in itself just isn't an achievement to put her either mega good or even GOAT.
She's a GOAT, isn't she? We've got to go GOAT, haven't we, really? Anything less than that's a bit of a crime.
I think so.
Right, she's in. God, looks like we're Man City fan club at the top there.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is Sam Kerr.
Oh, this is a hard one as well.
I don't think, if we're basing this still on the last 12 to 18 months, I don't think she's in GOAT.
No.
I think she's in mega good.
I can agree with that. I can get behind that, yeah.
But then has Sam Kerr had a better 12 to 18 months than Fernie?
Has Sam Kerr had a better 12 to 18 months than Bethany England for Chelsea?
No, probably not. So maybe we have to put her in very good. You know what? We worked that out. That's a great process. We've worked that out. She belongs in very good. We've got rationale behind it. Sam, she's going in. Brilliant. Right. What's her name? Eugene Lesomeur. Bit of a go.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about her.
No. I just automatically think she plays for Lyon. She's got to be very good at football.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go, I think, decent. Do you think?
Yeah.
Let's just, because we
Let's
don't know
just
too
throw
much
it.
about her. We'll put her in
Let's throw it in
decent.
there.
Next up we have Leah Williamson. What are you thinking?
I think that she's a very good young talent. I think I think she's made like over 100 appearances for Arsenal now. I think obviously she's very solid for them. She pretty much starts every game for Arsenal. But
Go on, just say it.
I'd probably be like decent.
Yeah? I think she's got a lot more to give. If we do this again in a couple of years' time, probably go.
She'd probably be in the GOAT, yeah.
Yeah. Should we do decent?
I think let's do decent for now. Let's do decent.
Yeah. Now I just think this one doesn't even need a Marta is a go.
Yeah, we don't even have to talk about it, I don't think.
Okay, she's going straight in. Next up we have Leah Martins. Now, obviously plays her club football at Barcelona. Don't follow Barcelona too closely, I'm not gonna lie.
They're doing alright, I think.
Yeah, I think they're doing
I want to say the top of the league, to be honest.
I think she's either decent or very good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think to be honest, initial thought seeing her picture there was like, I'd probably put it in the decent like category. But then you're also saying, well, it's Leah Martins. Like, I'd say decent.
Is this a one for the still better than both of us category?
I was thinking the same thing, you know.
Oh no.
But then I feel like that's very controversial. I do think that's very controversial. Someone's got to go in that bottom category, and I think out of the players remaining,
I've done it.
I think out of the players remaining, for me personally, she's probably going there.
Yeah. Next, we have the Tower of Power, Sam Lewis. Now,
mega good.
Yeah, I was going to say she's had an incredible last 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
Mega good. Absolutely. Are we just throwing her straight in there now?
Absolutely. Like, I don't think anyone's more excited than like female football fans in England are about Sam Lewis.
Next up, we have Miedema. Now, I think there's only two this can go in that she can go.
Yeah, it's one of the top two.
She's got to be in go. I'm sorry, she's got to.
Yeah.
She's got to.
I completely agree.
Okay, she's in.
I completely agree.
Wow, got a few goats up there now.
We have.
Haven't we? What a blooming good. Almost 5-side team that would be.
I know. Wow, imagine.
Alex Morgan. What are we thinking? She's an interesting one.
She is, because she has had a child.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm thinking between decent and very good. I don't think I was overwhelmed. I don't think I was overwhelmed by her at Spurs just because she played a total of like 5 minutes. I mean, she has had a child. And
she did have a baby.
She was then injured before she had a child, so she hasn't played for 12 to 18 months. So we do have to take that into consideration. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, she's in. Next up, we have Nikita Pirates. Now, this is the only decent photo I could find of her when she's in a Man City shirt. So she plays for Leon now. We all know that. Yes.
I think very good.
You see, I'm thinking mega good because I saw a stat that came out and she scored 30 goals in 31 games, or it might be the other way around, which I thought was just unbelievable.
And also immediately after I said very good, I immediately thought of mega good because she is one of the WSL's top scorers in history. So
you just rattled off two good enough reasons there. She's in mega good at footy. Megan Rapino. What are you thinking?
She's very similar to Heath and Morgan in terms of after she played at the World Cup, she didn't really play that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't play at all, and I feel like she didn't play a game in 2020. I just feel like if you put her in like decent or even very good, people will be like, yeah, but it's Megan Rapino.
I'm going decent, Lauren. I'll take the blame.
Oh wow, I don't agree.
You know what? We'll revisit her.
Okay.
That's I think that's been the hardest one. Wendy Renard. What do you think?
I'm saying mega good.
Are you? I was gonna go very good.
Yeah, it's between them two, but I think like Captain of Leon, like what they've done.
Oh no.
She's like, if you look at the people in the very good at footy category, she's achieved more last season, I want to say, than they have combined together in the last season.
Okay, we'll go with you on this one. We'll go mega good. Christine Sinclair. Now I just threw this one in anyways. Just to mix it up a little bit.
IMO.
Huh?
I say goat.
What's her club football been like though this last year?
She played for Portland. They won one of the tournaments.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it was for. But like she scored the most international goals like ever.
What about mega good? I just don't know whether she. I don't know.
I genuinely think that she would be regarded as like a GOAT player. Like if she finished her career now, everyone would be like, yeah.
I'm sorry, but if we're putting her in GOAT, Pharah Williams deserves to be in GOAT. That's just facts.
I hate this so much.
Oh my god.
I stand by what I'm saying. If I'm gonna
put her in GOAT.
Yeah, okay.
We'll put her in. She's in. And I just think we can't not put Pharah Williams in then. I just think that's a crime. If we're going off, like, you're saying Christine Sinclair is the top goal scorer for one of the top goal scorers when she was at the World Cup. I know, but Pharah Williams is one of the most capped England players ever.
I know that.
This is so hard.
Oh.
Okay. Right. We'll do the last one and then we can revisit and see if any shuffles are needed, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Magdalena Eriksson then.
Mega good.
Mega good? I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. She's had a great couple of months for sure.
Amazing, yeah.
So this is where we're at. So they're all in. Let the debating begin. What do you think?
Are you rethinking any of the GOATs? Let's go tier by tier and see. Yeah. Are you looking at them? You're not rethinking any of them. They all stay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone in mega good? Are you rethinking maybe they could be promoted or taken down?
I'm fine with very good. Mega good. Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So this is the tough one now. Very good.
Yeah, it's because there's not. I mean, we should have worked this out better. There's not that much of a difference between very good and mega good. Do you know what I mean? It's very similar. Mm-hmm. But there's a big drop between decent and very good. That's the issue. I could put every single one of them in very good, but this is just having to be down to the nitty gritty. I just think Pharah Williams very good. Oh, but
it's so hard because it's like you're saying to me though, like you've said to me a couple of times, like don't think about their name. Like Megan Rapino would probably go in GOAT status if you're taking in consideration everything that she's done over the last 18 months.
Yeah,
non-footy wise as well. But if you're basing it like plainly on football, I'd probably put her in very good. But Pharah Williams God.
You know what? I don't think
Has she had a better 12/18 months than anyone in the mega good footy category? I don't think so personally.
No, because she's been injured. But you see, the only issue I have is with going back to Christine Sinclair. I don't know enough. Like, that one's on you that she's in GOAT, because I don't know.
And anyone who disagrees with me, I'll fight them in the comments. I will.
Okay, that's a clip. Okay, yeah, that's a brilliant way of thinking about it. Like, I enjoyed the way you thought about that. Is Pharah Williams had a better 12 sleeping months than anyone in the tier above? No, probably not. No. So that's fine. I kind of agree with everyone else in there, to be honest, as well. I wouldn't say the only one that I maybe say has had a better 12 to 8, the same level 12 to 18 months as mega good as Bethany England, but I think I'm happy where she is. Okay, should we move down to decent just to go over?
I don't like those bottom two categories, but I think
it's
also
like a fair representation of, like, we need to watch more international football, like, from other leagues, so we know.
I feel really bad on Leah Williamson.
I know, but
I think, oh God,
I don't know. Like, Leah Williamson has had a better 12 to 18 months than Alex Morgan.
Yeah, she's probably had a better 12 to 18 months than everyone in that very good category except for Bethany England and maybe probably Bethany England, actually.
Does Leah Williamson deserve to be in the next tier?
I think she may deserve a bit of a promotion. She's carried Arsenal at times.
Yeah, she's moved up.
Yeah. I feel very bad on Leah Martins. I feel like someone needs to join her just so it's not just her. Looks like
she's all right. She's still better than both of us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Are we happy?
I think we lock that in as final.
We lock that in. That's final. Wow. There we go. That took us a total of half an hour to decide. Brilliant. That was really, genuinely, really difficult.
It was so hard.
I didn't actually think I would find that as difficult as it has been, but that was hard. That was really difficult.
That was very hard.
But we got through it. We were all right.
I think there will be questions over some of our decisions, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy to talk about it in the comments. I'm happy to discuss. Apart from Christine Sinclair, don't come at me for that.
It's like, obviously, everyone needs to bear in mind last 12 to 18 months. That's what I feel like. I want to know how many times we said that during that.
And that's kind of harsh. That's kind of harsh considering it was a global pandemic, but
we don't make the rules.
We don't make the rules. No.
We did, but
anywho.
Anyways, I enjoyed that. Let us know if you guys enjoyed that too, because we're always happy to do stuff like that.
Let us know if you want to rank anything else. Could be absolutely anything. Could be biscuits.
Could be McDonald's menu.
We will do anything. Let us know and we will do it.
We will. Anyways, that's been our ranking female football players of 2021 or of whenever. We'll figure out
the last 12 to 18 months.
Yeah, we're gonna have to include that in the title. But no, that has been us ranking female footballers from this season / last season. I did enjoy that. It was very difficult, but I mean, hopefully it met the viewing pleasure of yourselves, and you'll come back next time for a new video. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment down below anything that you think we said wrong. There's probably loads, so I expect the comments to be full of things.
Yeah.
We're happy to have that conversation, just not to Christine Sinclair, as Lauren said.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel. It allows us to do all of these kind of things. It allows us to just enjoy ourselves. So yeah, make sure you do that. And we'll be back soon with another video, probably the podcast, or maybe it's a match reaction. Who knows?
Oh.
But yes, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Sarah.
Bye.